What's up, my MS family? How you guys doing? Well, I had my appointment this morning with my heart doctor, and according to what he's saying, some of the tests that he did came back fine. The only test that wasn't done was the echocardiogram, because my insurance wouldn't approve it, which is silly, because I'm not working on public insurance, and it's crazy how they don't approve things that are preventative. But he said that the heart doctor said he would have been more confident had he gotten the echo done, but he said he'll watch everything. And I told him I still have the shortness of breath, the swelling and everything in my leg. It comes and goes. And then he says, well, the shortness of breath, I asked him, could it be just related to the MS or whatever? And then he goes, well, he don't think it's the MS. He said it may be more weight related. Listen, nothing gets me madder than a doctor that will say that as the first thing. First of all, I have been overweight pretty much all my life, honestly. There hasn't been a moment that I could say I was skinny, because I wasn't, Now, with that said, before MS, even around this same weight, I didn't have any issues with shortness of breath and, feeling like I'm going to pass out if I bend over, or, I could exercise and, I didn't get overheated and sick and nauseous and, all this type of stuff. So, when you know your body, you know your body, and nobody can tell you different. But, if that's what they want to go with, fine, that's what they're going to go with. Can't change that, because of course we all have to fit into that textbook type situation. Otherwise it doesn't exist. So at this point, I'm just kind of over all these doctors and everything, because some of them listen, some of them don't. I've been to my the urologist yesterday, and another thing is that I went, I had to travel almost 2 hours, and my issue is I traveled almost 2 hours just for a consult. I got an issue with that. My thing is, the stuff that you're telling me, my thing is that when people are coming from out of town to see you, the least you could do is make sure you set up a time, where, whatever you need to do can be done. Like, it's not like the procedures that she want to do are going to take, an extreme amount of time. It's like 30 minutes. Like, I literally waited in the room 30 minutes before I seen the doctor. So I have to go back. All they did was ask me a whole bunch of questions. And so I got to go back again. And it won't be until over a month before I have to go back to get the UDS test and an ultrasound of my kidneys while they're full. I'm just I'm just about through with these people. I really am, because it's just, it's just too much. But the good news is, I'm not retaining a lot of urine. I know the last time they checked, I was only retaining 3 milliliters. And this time they checked and it's at 8 milliliters, and I still have that urge to go when my bladder's not really full. I don't know. My body, it just seems like with MS, your body goes through a whole bunch of changes, and you don't know whether what you're going through is anything. Is it a true issue, or your body is just kind of thrown off because of the MS? And and it seems like a lot of the stuff I'm finding, I'm just kind of, my body has just been thrown off by the MS, and it's just kind of trying to figure things out. I've been diagnosed since September of 2019, and I guess my body is just still trying to figure out, hey, what's going on here? Because excuse me, it's almost 2 years, and again, my body is just, I guess, trying to figure out everything, how to handle everything. And before, I could, exercise, go to the gym, run, jump, do all these things, dance, and not have an issue. Now, bet not try it. So, if you want me to lose weight, that's fine. But, the only way that I can see doing that at this point in time is by eating like a bird, because exercise is not going to be it. Even chair aerobics is not going to be it for me right now. And the other alternative is surgery. And no telling how long that will take. You're probably looking at another year or so before I could even get it. Maybe I'll say, I'm looking at probably, if, that was the decision, another 6 months to a year down the road before I could ever get approved for that. And then the doctor would have to write it in such a way where it would be a necessity, which really makes no sense, because if I'm overweight and I'm trying to become healthier, it's a preventative surgery, which would be necessary, which I don't understand why the doctor would have to write it in a special way, because all of this is to prevent any type of major issues that they would have to pay out for in the future. But insurance companies don't see it that way. They would rather medicate you now for all of your health issues than to pay for a surgery that can eliminate said issues, and they be done with it. Of course, there's no money in cure. As I've said before, there's no money, in making things go away. And, I'm seeing that more and more. I used to say that, a lot before, but when you go through things and you see it firsthand, you really see how things operate. And, with these insurance companies, and they charge you a whole bunch of money for coverage, and the deductibles are ridiculous. And if you don't meet those deductibles, then you're paying sometimes $2,000 and $3,000 out of your pocket before insurance will even kick in, which is ridiculous, because what's the point of paying y'all anywhere from $200 to $500 a month for coverage when you don't cover anything, when I still got to come out of my pocket at least $3,000 for my family before you would even kick in. It just doesn't make any sense. But nevertheless, we'll see. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna write down some things that I want to eat, that I can eat, and I'm just gonna take it from there. And if it takes coming off slowly, a year from now, whatever, then that's fine. But I'm not gonna try to push the issue with surgery or anything, because I'm just all set with this insurance company. Let them cover whatever they cover. It is what it is. But at this point, the only concern I have now is, with my surgery. I go Monday, and I'm gonna have them take a look, see what's going on there, and I'll let you guys know, because like I said, I'm still seeing blood in my poop, and when I wipe, and I know that's not normal. And I don't know what else to do with that besides see what they say. Hopefully is everything is healing internally. That I won't know unless they look. And I really don't want them poking back up in there. I wish it was something they could see, like on a machine externally, to look internally. But they got to do what they got to do. So I will let you guys know that that's Monday. But until then, I guess it's back in the house, excuse me, to relax, because there's nothing else to do for today. That was it for my appointment. And if anything else should come up, I'll let you guys know. And then in between time, I will talk about some other things as it relates to MS and me. And I've seen some topics that came up, and I saw some, and there's some things that I can elaborate on, as it pertains to me. Don't know if anybody else would be going through it, but it's been some pretty good things I've seen, so I'll do those as well. But until next time, again, wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night. Until next time, I hope you have a blessed one. Bye.